Today, I'm here to address my concerns with the Milwaukee Bucks and why I actually don't see them getting out of the East. On paper, they look like they should be the clear-cut favorites to win the title. The Bucks have the best record in the NBA as we stand today at 55-14, and Giannis is going to win back-to-back MVPs, averaging 30, 13, and 6, and basically averaging 30 points under 30 minutes. But there's a few things where it's like, I don't think they're ready to compete for a title yet. A few stats that people may not know: they've won 37 games out of the 55 by double digits or more. So that's going to say that they are not playing close games. In the playoffs, that's a different animal. We know it's not going to be a cakewalk to the finals, even though people say the weak East, the Eastern Conference. That's not the case. The East is wide open. I believe not only the Bucks are obviously the favorites to win the East. I believe the Celtics are real threats. Can't count out the defending champion Toronto Raptors. 76ers, they just lost Ben Simmons, so they're probably not going to be a threat. The Miami Heat, don't sleep on the Miami Heat, the best three-point shooting team in the league. So there's other teams who could really compete with the Milwaukee Bucks to win the East. But as well as they played all year, those games are going to be tight. And do they have a real closer? Giannis Antetokounmpo, I can't see him being a real closer. I know he's averaging 30 points, again, under 30 minutes. But not only that, he's not playing a lot of minutes. In the playoffs, he needs to be playing 40-plus minutes a game if they want to get out of the East, let alone win a title. He's played 37 minutes or more this entire season twice. Other stars are doing that on a regular basis. Guys like LeBron James, Anthony Davis, James Harden, the list goes on. Guys are playing longer minutes, but the Bucks are not playing close games. And Giannis, their best player, is not playing a lot of minutes. He's consistently been playing 30 minutes or less, and they're blowing teams out. And that has to do with them feasting off bad teams in the East. So I really don't see the Bucks getting to the East because there's a few concerns. And as great as Giannis is, could you think he could close out a game? His lack of a jump shot, his lack of a post game, that's going to kill him late in the stretch. When you go to the playoffs, especially second half in games, the game's going to slow down. It's going to be a lot of half court offense. Teams are just going to build that wall like Nick Nurse, Kawhi Leonard, and the Raptors did last year that exposed Giannis. They tried to make him shoot jump shots, which obviously we all know that's not his game. His jump shot is more broke than shattered glass. He doesn't really have a post game, even though a post game would help that tremendously. And the Bucks really need that wing guy who could create his own shot late in the game and close out games. Is Chris Middleton that guy? I understand he's probably had a similar season to George Paul in terms of impact, but I don't think Chris Middleton is a closer. Neither is Giannis. There's going to be close games in most of these playoffs. They'll probably blow out the Nets or the Magic, whoever they play in the first round. But once you get to the second round, if you're playing a team like the Heat, playing a team like the Celtics, the Raptors, it's going to be close fought games. Teams are going to be able to key in on Giannis, and I think the Bucks are going to get exposed. I understand that last night they overcame a huge comeback against the Heat. They were down, I think, 23 at halftime. They ended up blowing them out by like 17. So the Bucks do have some great things going on this regular season, but at the end of the day, I definitely do not see them getting out of the East. There's too many obstacles that they have to overcome, and I don't think they have a closer. Giannis is not a closer. Chris Middleton is not a closer. They just don't have enough playoff experience. Last year was the first time Giannis and Chris Middleton, they actually won a playoff series in Giannis' entire career. So not only do they not have a lot of experience, like I said before, over and over again, they don't have a closer. Without those two things, I really can't see them getting out of the East, let alone winning a title. But again, please let me know what you think, and please sure to check me out on the Falco Takeaway on Instagram and YouTube, as well as 6048 Sports and the Sports Hit List on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Thanks again for tuning in.